Thank you for joining this short tutorial video covering sections 2, 3 and 4 of the PSR Selection and Award Questionnaire for 2 applications. The first application is Primary Care Pharmacy Services, your tender reference 90556. The second application is Primary Care GP Services, your tender reference 90551, both on behalf of North Yorkshire Council. Please note that for both application forms, sections 2, 3 and 4 are the same. Part 2 is pertaining exclusion grounds, and section 2 looks at the grounds for mandatory exclusion. As you would expect for a mandatory type exclusion, it is for the most serious or criminal offences where convictions have been placed. You will be asked if in the past 5 years anywhere in the world have you or any person in your organisation does this situation apply? If it does, you would answer yes. If you answer yes, you will be asked to deliver more details in terms of the date of conviction, jurisdiction, which of the grounds listed was the conviction for, etc., etc. If you have answered yes, you will also be asked to explain what measures have been taken to demonstrate your reliability despite the existence of the relevant grounds for exclusion, and that's done on a self-cleaning basis. Section 3 looks at the payment of taxes and social security contributions, and you are asked to confirm that you have met all of your obligations relating to the payment of taxes and social security contributions, both in the country in which you are established, if that's a non-UK based company, but also within the UK. And that's on a yes or no basis. If documentation is available electronically, please provide it in line with the information that's requested here. If you've answered no to the question, then you will be asked to provide more information as listed here. If you've answered no, you will also be asked to confirm whether you have paid or have entered into a binding arrangement with a view to paying the outstanding sum, including, where applicable, any accrued interest and/or fines, and that is also on a yes or no basis. Section 4 looks at grounds for discretionary exclusion. So they are different offences and different convictions, different types of exclusion grounds to that of mandatory exclusions. And in here in 4.1 as listed, you'll see that you are asked to look at within the past 3 years as opposed to 5, anywhere in the world, have any of the situations summarised below and listed in full on the webpage applies to your organisation. Again, this is on a yes-no basis. You'll also be asked at 4.2 to confirm if you are a relevant commercial organisation subject to Section 54 of the Modern Slavery Act of 2015, which means if you carry on your business or part of your business in the UK supplying goods or services and you have an annual turnover of at least 36 million, it's likely that you are a relevant commercial organisation. And if so, you are required to answer these 2 questions. If your latest statement around modern slavery is available electronically, you'll also be asked to provide those details. And at 4.4, if you have answered yes to any of the questions on those discretionary grounds for exclusion at 4.1, or if you've said you're not a relevant commercial organisation at 4.2, you will also be asked to explain what measures you've taken to demonstrate your reliability despite the existence of a relevant ground for exclusion, and you'll input your details here. And that completes sections 2, 3 and 4. Thank you for listening.